Well, good morning. It's the 15th of July, Wednesday, and I'm back on the trail and give you an update if we can. I'm swatting mosquitoes as we speak. Yesterday I spent the night at the Days Inn, and it really worked out quite well. Brian at the front desk allowed me an early check-in, like at noon. So Pete, the shuttle driver, was on time and got there, and I checked in, like I said, early. Got my shower. Coin-operated laundry was 10 minutes away, and while I was doing the laundry, I went over to the Barrington Food Co-op and got some lunch and a few things for resupply. And then I had to do the rest of the resupply at CVS, which again, it was terribly expensive up here. But here we go, Pond Lake. Well, it's kind of pretty. It's also wet. I got to be careful here. Oh, there's some ducks out there. I don't know if you can see them or not, but there's some ducks. And yeah, this is really quite nice. Really quite nice. So took care of all that. Did not have any ice, so part of the impact of COVID is the ice machines have been pulled out of the hotels. So after I took care of what I needed to do, as you saw, I went out and ate at the Mexican restaurant, which was decent. But I got a to-go cup filled with ice, and when I got back to the room, that's what I used to ice my knees. So today we're headed towards a campsite. I think the rain's going to hold off. The bugs are much better today. There are not nearly as many bugs around. You know, going in to get picked up yesterday, oh, it was just absolutely terrible. There was a stretch of a couple miles where I was killing a mosquito like every 5 seconds. And I know I got at least 40, and of course that tells you how many I didn't get. But it was terrible. So bugs are not as bad today, and we'll camp tonight, and then we've actually got another place to stay tomorrow night. It's only 2/10 of a mile off the trail, so when you hit those types of places, you like to take advantage of them, because 2/10 of a mile is a piece of cake. You don't have to burn a lot of time going and coming to these places. So that's about it, folks. Nice section of trail here. We had to climb several rocky ascents earlier, but now we're up on top, and so now things are a little bit easier. Talk to you all soon. Well, good morning. It's Thursday, July 16th, and we're on the trail. Got a good start this morning. About 6:45, got on the trail. A lot of folks at the campsite last night. Leah and Andy, if you saw the video from Salisbury, they were there. They got out at 6 a.m. Those folks are early risers. Of course, it helps when you have two people. You can split the work, etc. That's always nice. Colonel Clothesline and Sunrise were there. They came in. And then this gentleman came in. So for those that went to James Madison University, and you know my former college roommate Grayson, you can imagine my double take when this gentleman walked in. Well, it was not Grayson, but he certainly could be his brother. So a little bit of a double take last night when he walked in. So today we're doing 12 miles, and we've got the awesome climb coming up here. It's about 1,500 feet ascent, and once we're up on top, then we'll be able to walk along the ridge for a while, so that's good. And we're going to a place 0.2 of a mile off the trail, so looking forward to that. Don't know what the rain situation is going to be. I just talked to 2 hikers up at the last summit. They said rain tomorrow versus rain today, but it certainly looks like rain. And talking about places to stay and the strategy there, etc. One thing you try to do is you try to get into places early, meaning, you know, early afternoon. So you get a couple extra hours to take care of things, relax, ice if it's available, and take care of those things versus getting in at 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night, which is basically you just get in, you gotta go to sleep, get up and go. And then it's the same thing leaving. You know, if it allows it, try to leave at, you know, 9, 10 or whatever, versus hitting the trail at 6 or 7 o'clock. Again, just trying to get a couple extra hours at a pretty comfortable place. So that's the strategy as it relates to when you get off the trail and you want to stay at a place. It makes sense. And once we get up to a certain point, I'll take a shot of this upcoming mountain so you can kind of get an appreciation for, well, how much height we're going to have to go up here. So anyway, that's going to do it for the morning of the 16th. The bugs aren't too bad down here. It's a nice breeze. Temperature's not bad. So all things considered, it's a good day to get some miles in. See you, folks. Massachusetts Turnpike. We're rolling pretty good. Not really sure what this guy was. It's coming out the back end. And it really turned out to be a beautiful day. And an exciting day. And a very humorous day. And temperature's probably in the low 80s. There's a nice breeze. And the trail has been relatively easy so far. Well, relatively speaking. Very few rocks. Or, as you will know, when we say technical, we mean lack of a boatload of rocks. But we're going to make good time into where we're headed, into the motel. We'll get an early check-in, and hopefully they'll have ice. We'll see. But first, I want to show you that good things do happen in pairs. So I want to show you Rob and Casper with a couple of photos and a couple of captions, which was an exciting trail magic today. And then perhaps the most humorous part of the trail that I've had. the benefit of Andy and Leah. It's an inside joke, but, well, let's just say I had the hardest laugh that I've had while I've been out here on the trail. A very nice section of the trail. So it's been a great day so far. I think it's only going to get better once we get some more food in the belly. See you, folks. All right, just after noon on the 16th, Upper Goose Pond. I gotta tell you, Massachusetts is surprisingly pretty. I like it quite a bit.